As the Easter term break draws to a close, I'm really looking forward to the school community reuniting on Monday as we begin term 2 together. I'm imagining for many parents this means locating lunchboxes and perhaps the now furry fruit still contained within, checking on winter uniform stocks and sizes, organising haircuts, and perhaps adjusting your young people's sleep hours from holiday mode to school mode. The Easter long weekend, where Christians across the world pause to remember Christ's death and resurrection, is central to our faith and to the mission of the college. This year I found myself reflecting on one of Isaac Watts' hymns. While I won't attempt to sing it here, let me quote 2 of its verses. "When I survey the wondrous cross on which the Prince of Glory died, my richest gain I count but loss, and pour contempt on all my pride. Were the whole realm of nature mine, that were an offering far too small. Love so amazing, so divine, demands my soul, my life, my all." These words have served as a beautiful reminder of not just the price that Jesus was willing to pay for me, but also of the joy that there is to be found in abandoning my pride and offering myself to His service, with all that I am and with all that I have. My prayer this term for me, for staff, and for you as parents is that we would find peace and fulfilment and delight in wholeheartedly serving God in whatever role or roles He has called each of us to in this season, and that we would find ways to encourage each other in this, to spur one another on toward love and good deeds, as the writer of Hebrews puts it. And my prayer for our young people is that in us they would see authentic models of joyful and humble service to God as we offer ourselves as living sacrifices, to use the Apostle Paul's phrase. And that they, in turn, would be drawn to the beauty of the gospel and of a life lived in surrender to God. Paul continues in his letter to the Romans, "Do not conform yourselves to the standards of this world, but let God transform you inwardly by a complete change of your mind." This is a wonderful summary of what we're on about here and what we believe the purpose of education to be. Our desire is to form young people who don't simply conform to the standards of this world, but who allow God to transform them by completely changing their mind. The Message translation puts it this way: "Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognise what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God brings out the best in you, develops well-formed maturity in you." This is what the liberal arts approach to education that we've adopted here at TCC seeks to do. In this instance, the word liberal stems from the Latin word liber, meaning free and unrestricted, liberated. Our desire is to liberate individuals, acting principals, teachers and students alike, from ourselves, from our pride, our selfishness, our distempered desires, and from all the ways that the world seeks to insidiously corrupt our understanding of what is true, good and beautiful. Recognising our dependence on God, we are dedicated to the pursuit of wisdom and virtue by engaging with the revelation of God in Scripture, in nature and in the story of humanity. We seek to do this in a community that loves learning and enjoys hard work, that is committed to knowing and being known by one another. A community that speaks the truth in love and embraces vulnerability in order to provide a Christian education that will prepare students in spirit, soul and body to serve the living God in today's world. If you'd like to understand more about our approach to education, you'll find a 10-minute video on the TCC Difference page on our website. On a personal note, thank you for the way that you've welcomed me and encouraged me in this new role. There's a number of opportunities in the first few weeks of Term 2 for you to engage in the life of the school, including our postponed cross-country carnivals, parent-teacher interviews, Anzac service, grandparents' morning and primary school open afternoon. I'm looking forward to seeing you at one or more of these events. God bless you.